In this podcast episode, Dr. Aditi Nerurkar, a Harvard medical doctor and stress expert, discusses the impact of stress on our lives and offers practical tools to manage and reduce stress levels. She begins by explaining that not all stress is created equal, distinguishing between healthy stress that drives us forward and unhealthy stress that can lead to burnout. Stress is a common experience, with 70% of people currently feeling a sense of stress and burnout. Dr. Nerurkar shares her motto, "Pressure makes diamonds," which she learned during her medical training, but she also acknowledges that excessive pressure can lead to burnout, as she experienced herself. She highlights the importance of understanding the different types of stress and the need to manage stress effectively to prevent burnout. The conversation delves into the concept of the amygdala, a part of the brain responsible for the stress response. Dr. Nerurkar explains that during periods of stress, the amygdala takes over, leading to a fight, flight, or freeze response. Chronic activation of the amygdala can result in burnout, as the brain and body need a reset to return to baseline functioning. Various signs and symptoms of stress are discussed, including irritability, inner criticism, doom scrolling, emotional eating, and revenge bedtime procrastination. These behaviors are driven by the amygdala's need to scan for danger and ensure self-preservation. Recognizing these signs is crucial, as they indicate the need for a reset to deactivate the amygdala. One surprising aspect discussed is the role of digital media in exacerbating stress. Dr. Nerurkar explains how constant scrolling and exposure to news headlines can trigger the stress response, leading to a cycle of anxiety and overwhelm. She emphasizes the need for digital boundaries and mindful consumption of media to reduce stress levels. The podcast also touches on the concept of hedonic happiness, where individuals engage in activities for immediate pleasure or gratification. Revenge bedtime procrastination is highlighted as a manifestation of hustle culture, where individuals delay bedtime to reclaim personal time but end up making unhealthy choices. Throughout the conversation, Dr. Nerurkar offers insights and practical tips for managing stress and protecting the brain from the negative effects of chronic stress. She introduces the concept of the 5 resets, which are evidence-based approaches to help individuals reduce stress, improve resilience, and enhance overall well-being. By implementing these resets, individuals can regain control over their stress levels and cultivate a sense of calm and balance in their lives. The first reset is to get clear on what matters most. Dr. Nerurkar explains that when living in a state of chronic stress, individuals are driven by the amygdala and the fight or flight response, making it difficult to think about the future. By identifying what matters most and creating a roadmap for the future, individuals can take steps to reduce stress and burnout. The second reset focuses on finding quiet in a noisy world by setting digital boundaries and reducing screen time. Dr. Nerurkar explains the concepts of popcorn brain and brain drain, highlighting the impact of constant digital stimulation on the brain. She recommends keeping phones away from the nightstand, limiting screen time before bed, and creating boundaries during the day to reduce distractions and improve focus. The third reset involves syncing the brain to the body through the mind-body connection. Dr. Nerurkar explains that the brain and body are constantly communicating and influencing each other, with the breath serving as a key tool to modulate the nervous system. By practicing deep breathing and switching between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, individuals can tap into their mind-body connection and reduce stress. She recommends engaging in regular physical activity, such as resistance training, to support overall well-being. She discusses the negative impact of prolonged sitting on stress levels and suggests incorporating short bursts of activity throughout the day to combat this. The fourth reset focuses on taking breaks as a crucial tool for managing stress. Dr. Nerurkar debunks the myth of constant productivity and encourages listeners to find a balance between work and rest. By practicing the Stop, Breathe, Be method, individuals can ground themselves in the present moment and reduce anxiety. The fifth reset focuses on bringing your best self forward by silencing the inner critic and cultivating self-compassion. Dr. Nerurkar emphasizes the importance of being kind to oneself and practicing self-care amidst life's challenges. She also highlights the benefits of gratitude in rewiring the brain and shifting focus from negative to positive experiences. Dr. Nerurkar emphasizes the importance of self-compassion and taking small, practical steps to improve sleep and reduce stress. She recommends keeping phones away from the nightstand, investing in a low-cost alarm clock, and setting boundaries around screen time. By making incremental changes and focusing on two things at a time, individuals can rewire their brains and bodies for less stress and more resilience. In summary, Dr. Nerurkar provides a comprehensive overview of stress, its impact on the brain and body, and practical tools to manage and reduce stress levels. By understanding the different types of stress, recognizing the signs and symptoms, and implementing the 5 resets, individuals can protect their brains from the negative effects of chronic stress and cultivate a sense of calm and balance in their lives. She encourages listeners to prioritize their mental health and well-being by incorporating these tools into their daily routine.